So yesterday I showed you this body that I had, and I told you that it went on to a slot car on steroids from hell. Well, here it is. This is it. This is, look at that thing. It is packed with nothing but batteries, controllers, everything. It's a 12L carpet racer. Now, if anybody doesn't know what a carpet racer is, you actually put glue on the tires, right? You race it on carpet, of course. You put glue on the tires and you let it set for a little while before you go out and get on the carpet. Now, this thing, believe it or not, was designed and built in 1986. Okay, and I told you in some of my previous videos about the Losi cars. Well, what a lot of people didn't know is that Losi actually worked with Associated at one time, and on this car, I don't know if you can see this, down in here there's what they call the T-bar. Okay, it has some friction bearings and everything attaching it to the rear end. This is what made this car so nimble. And later on, like I said, Losi went into competition against Associated. But if you look on here, if you look at the wheels, okay, you'll see little colored dots. Where are they? Well, I think the colored dots fell off. Anyway, the colored dots, what they do is they show what compound of tire you have. Now, if you notice, all four wheels of this car are bolted in. Okay, here's the left rear, the left front, the right front, and then if you notice back here, on the right rear, there's a big polyester nut there. Well, that's where this hub comes into play. See, this plastic gear has got little holes in it, okay? And it has little ball bearings in it. It's got a special compound you use, and it's got friction plates on both sides. And if you look in the back, you'll see I'm using a carbon fiber drive shaft to save weight. But what happens is that nut, that's what adjusts the differential. And I've been trying to explain to you guys how differential works. As you see, I turn this tire this way. This one goes the other way. Okay? The looser you have it, the more differential you have working with you. The tighter you get it, the more posi-track you end up with. Now, the reason this side has this big hub is because this axle runs through it to this nut, okay? The adjustment nut. And that axle runs through this hub to the outside. That's how, but if you look at this thing, I mean, like, seriously, I don't know if any of you have ever played with a slot car, full-size slot car before, but this slot car is like on steroids from hell. You have to steer this thing, and if you make a mistake, what happens is you end up destroying the damn car. And as you can see from the body, I have had a lot of damage done to that body right there, okay? But again, I'm going to reiterate, this is a 1986 12L car, carpet racer. And Losi actually helped design a lot of this car to make it so famous. That's why he went into business on his own to design the best RC car ever to come out in the 80s. Okay? And it's also why Associated helped him with designing things to go on his new car to improve it. And Proline and Parma and a bunch of other companies actually joined in. What was so cool is that, like, usually when people go like, oh, I'm not working with you anymore, I'm not dealing with you anymore, instead, they all worked together to make an RC industry that was going to be stronger and better. They didn't hold all those qualms against each other, okay? Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. The old man's about to go do something else that's stupid because, you know, that's what I do. See you later. Goodbye.